Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to Pamela's Crochet and Knit Corner. I am Pam and I am a crocheter who knits a bit. I hope everyone is doing well. It is still hot here in Southern California. 80s, 90s, this happens every year though, but I am doing well. Thank you so much for joining me if you are new, and thank you for coming back if you are a regular. What do we do on this channel? We kick it old school style. So get your pen and pad out and let's take some notes. I do leave links in the description box below. If I make a flub, that's a mistake. I'll correct it in the description box below also too. Now, Wipville, and yes, these are all whips, not to mention I have them lined up on my dining room table here as well. I have been asked to do a walk through Wipville. I've done it a couple of times. Wipville is the name of my city of whips, my little village, where all of my whips are in Wipville. They stay in a project bag because I love project bags. Some of them are in a little basket. Some of them, I'll make anything out of a project bag. I apologize for looking at my watch, but if I get a message or my phone rings, I will have to answer it. When I was on hiatus, I kept starting projects and stopping them, starting them, thinking that they would make me, I don't know, feel better in the moment, or I don't know what I was looking for, but Wipville became overpopulated. And I have even frogged a couple of whips. I frogged them, put the yarn back. I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that project. So this may be a long one. I may break it into part 1 and part 2. Grab your pen and pad to take notes. I'm not sure how many links I'm going to leave. It'll take me a whole day just to leave the links for all of the whips that I have. So hopefully you can understand. I will tell you who they are by, and if there is a tutorial that you can find on YouTube, I will definitely tell you that. The purpose of your pen and pad. For those of you that don't know, I live in Southern California in the Inland Empire with my family, and I am a crocheter and I am a knitter. I love ladybugs. I think they're good luck, and I put a ladybug on everything that I make. I like pink things and I like bling. So those of you that have been with me from the beginning, thank you so very much. Thank you for making my 100th episode a milestone for me. Thank you for all of the wonderful comments. Congratulations to the winner of my first box. I do have another box that I am going to give away. Congratulations, you know who you are. I posted on my community page and she got back to me the very next day. So her prize is on the way and I hope she enjoys it. I really do enjoy doing that and giving back to you guys, and thank you for your support. I don't know where to start. If you hear something thump, I have a basket here where once I talk to you about the project, I'm just going to pop it in the basket over there and keep it moving. So I hope this won't be too long, but I think it will be. So settle in. Sometimes you guys like long videos, others don't. I understand that. Let's do it. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't even know where to start. Okay, hold on a moment. Let me get some type of organization here, and I'll be right back. We are back. Okay, I am going to start now. Some of this is knit, some of it is crochet. I think the majority of it is knit, but crocheters hang around. You may see something that might inspire you. So this is the project bag. This bag is by Kim the Crafty Nomad. I do keep a plastic bag inside of my project bags. That way, the remnants of the yarn sometimes, excuse me, they get stuck on the inside. So to prevent that, plastic bag goes inside of the project bag, and that way when it's time for a new project, you can just slide it right in and it doesn't pick up the remnants of the project beforehand. So I took this plastic bag out as not to have the crackling sound because I know that's annoying. This project in here is knit, okay, and this is called a needle minder. So as you can see, the needles aren't all over the place and poking through your project. I got this from Naughty Knitting Sacks, okay? She's on Etsy, and I don't know when I started this, but this is an asymmetrical shawl. I love the ridging right here. I also have my yarn inside of a little fabric bowl. I love those. This yarn is from Ruby and Roses. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her. She has a YouTube channel. She is a yarn dyer. Her yarn is absolutely beautiful, and I have been following her for quite some time. I don't know the exact name of it. This might be a one of a kind. She had a sale, so I have been wanting some of her yarn for a really long time, so I jumped on that. Normally I have an index card in here. A little pouch goes with that. And let's see if I can find that. Yep, here's my index card. That way I know what project I'm working on, and it all goes in the same bag. This is the Easy Boomerang Shawl by Petals to Picot. And it's also a written pattern, and it is also a YouTube tutorial. It's a YouTube tutorial as well. And I've made this before. I have a habit of going back to what I'm comfortable doing. So I have made this shawl before. Okay. This yarn is beautiful. It's really nice and it's very soft. I don't have the label. Again, I think it's a one of a kind for her because she had a sale. So I think she was getting rid of some of her old colorways. There's one. Let's keep count, okay? So you tell me at the end how many there are. Here is the next one. This is a beautiful bag. These are bees on here. It's a pretty yellow. This was made by, oh my goodness. I can't think of his name at the moment. His husband. He is a YouTuber. I can't think of his name. I know you guys know who I'm talking about. He hasn't made a video in a really long time, but his husband is the one that sews. So this was a couple years ago, and I asked to have a bag made. Brad is the husband's name, and I can't think of his husband's name. So anyway, not to be confusing. Beautiful yellow inside, very pretty, very sunny. It's nice and thick also too. I don't think Brad's doing bags anymore. Okay, here's the plastic bag within the bag. Now, I've always wanted to knit a garment. I have started, stopped so many times and just haven't gone through with it. Knit Crow Addict. She has a YouTube channel. I really love her channel. Easy Knitted Sweater Tutorial. Okay, I started this November 19th, 2022. And this is as far as I got. I thought, okay, this looks easy enough. It is using 5-weight yarn, soft and sleek, chunky. This is a Hobby Lobby brand of yarn. I love this light green color. It's called Sage. Very pretty color. And this is done all in one piece because I don't like sewing or assembling anything. And, and this is as far as I've gotten. I also want to know too, you guys, do I finish or frog? Okay, so you let me know what should I do. So this is it. This is probably the back portion of it or the front. I don't even know. Chalgu red lace. I thought because it was on thicker needles that I would be more inspired to do it. I don't know. Frog or finish. And I don't know if that'll fit me, but I do know that it would fit my goddaughter for sure. That's who I kind of had in mind when I decided to make this. So, Knit Crow Attic. Easy knitted sweater tutorial. And I'll leave the link to this below. You will find some links. You won't find all of the links. I apologize now. It's a lot of work to look for links and to attach them in the description box below. Some of these I may or may not remember, but I will leave the links whenever I can, and I know I can leave the link for this. So frog or finish. This next one, this pretty bag, Refuge of My Granny's Closet, and I'm sure everybody is familiar with her. She has bundles where she sells these really cute project bags. This one says knit or not to knit, gonna knit, time to unwind, knitter. It has all of the knitter messages on there. And look inside, it reminds me of Psychedelic Shack. That's where it's at. If you know, you know. It comes with a pouch, and inside of the pouch are all the goodies that you need, because you'll get this nice little case inside. It has scissors, a darning needle, and a tape measure, everything that you need for your project. So inside of this bag, I came upon, her channel is called Pretty Peaceful. She lives in Colorado up in the mountains, and she is a crocheter, and she does blankets and all kinds of large projects. So I saw the tutorial called the Laid Back Lace Wrap, and I have never, well, not recently, I'll say many years ago, before I got better at crocheting, I would do everything in a double crochet. This is all single crochet, and she always, for the majority of her projects, she uses mandala yarn. And I like that also too. Sometimes she'll double the mandala up for blankets and things like that. So I had this beautiful mandala color. It's called Happy, and it's very pretty. The colors are so vibrant. And you have your orange and your turquoise, and there's a really vibrant, I'd say it's pink in there. Very, very pretty. So, laid black lace blanket or throw. How pretty is that? And this is all single crochet. I think you you chain 108 or 109, so you're going all the way across, and then you'll just build upward. So it'll be as long as you like it. You can wrap yourself up in that. This is just really pretty. This color is very, very beautiful, and look at that. I don't know, the lighting is kind of blowing that out a little bit. There you go. So get you some mandala yarn. She has a tutorial. She walks you totally all the way through it. And her channel is called Pretty Peaceful, and it's called the Laid Back Lace Wrap. I started this in July 16th of 2023. And then I have some more mandala that I am keeping in a yarn sock that I bought at Stitches West in 2020 when I went. I will leave the link to that one below as well. I like all of Refuge's bags. Just have that little pull tab, nice little drawstring, okay? Frog or finish? So I think I would like to finish that, but I haven't done anything in a single crochet. It's all just single crochets, and it's a big hook. I think it's a size 10 millimeter hook. Hold on just one moment. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to take a sip of something. It's really warm in here, and I turned on my fan, so I hope that's not distracting. Okay. Then after a while, I dove off of the deep end. I came across a tutorial that popped up on my feed on how to make Plarn. I should have gotten a bag to show you, but Plarn, P-L-A-R-N, is plastic yarn. Yeah, I did. I haven't made anything with it yet. Excuse me. Excuse me. But I did make some Plarn. This is a fabric yarn bowl. I love it. I won this at a family outing. I talked about this before, where my husband's cousins are all just like very talented, and they have this large gathering every year, but the door prizes are all handmade. They're all handmade, and I mean, people are grappling for them. So I won several of these and some handmade microwave bowls too. So yes, I made Plarn. I haven't done anything with it yet, but you take plastic grocery bags and you slice them up. They're very easy to attach, really easy to attach. And you make a big ball of Plarn, and then you can use a size 9 hook or a 10, depending on how tight you want your stitch, and you just crochet it. They have lots of things that you can make with Plarn. So I am going to leave that. I'll leave that tutorial. Boom. Plarn. I will leave that tutorial link below also too. This was my dive off the deep end. I pulled out my rolling cutters and everything and just and connected it together. And I do plan on making something with it, kind of like some type of mat or something to put outside on the patio, and you can set things on. So stay tuned for that. But well, this isn't a frog or finish. Make something with it. Let me know. Back to the regular. Here is another one of, can you tell I like Refuge's bags? Refuge, My Granny's Closet. This is another one of her bundles. When she sells them online, they're $40. If you go to her marketplace in Corona, she's there every Saturday, pretty much every Saturday. They are $45, and regardless, they're worth it. That's bee honeycomb hives. Pretty color, and look inside that really nice. It's orange. Yeah, it's orange. So in there, okay, in here is one of my favorite. You still get a nice little notions pouch, and all your goodies are inside. This is one of my, other than my own pattern, this is one of my favorite hats to make. I love using, sorry for the crinkling, wool spun. Love, love me some wool spun. I'm very upset that they decided that they thought they could change wool spun and bring it back in some, I don't know. Let me stop before I say something I don't want to say, but this is the original wool spun right here. And this hat is called the Winter White. It's by Winter White Knits. It's a pattern. Yes, I do read patterns sometimes. It's called the Rice Paper Hat. And this is knit, and it's using the moss seed stitch. So I use my card because when it's time for row 1 and row 2, I want to make sure that I'm not duplicating anything. I am going to finish this, no need to let me know. I just need to sit down and do it because I'm almost there. See? It's called the Rice Paper Hat, and you can see the texture, hopefully. You see that? And I did do a boo-boo on it. I was supposed to start the columns down here, and I was up 4 rows and realized I wasn't doing the columns, but that's okay. No worries there. I love making this hat. It's fairly quick. It's an easy knit. So I think this pattern, I got it off of Etsy. It's by Winter White Knits, Rice Paper Hat. And you can get that on Etsy. So this definitely will be a finish for me. And I will show that to you guys when I do. So what are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the Plarn. And in this beautiful, beautiful, I call these a bento bag. I purchased this from the one and only Priscilla of Distinctive Crochet. And look at that, zippers on the outside. I had spaces in there to put my hooks. She did that. Love this bag. Now inside of here, you know what? Okay, I don't think it will be. At first I thought, well, this might be my winter. We just did the fall seasonal Yarny YouTube hop hosted by Kim the Crafty Nomad. Hi, Kim. And now we have winter coming up. I don't think this will be winter. There's a big plastic bag inside of here, so I want to do not so much crinkling. This is knit, and I am, oh gosh, I'm not, this yarn is hand dyed, I know for certain. I don't remember by whom. This is the Miss M Shawl by Handy Little Me. And, all right, I'm gonna have to look at that. I'm not sure who the yarn is by. I'm thinking, I can't remember. Look, how pretty. So I call myself trying to fade. I'm thinking this was a free pattern from by the way it's printed out. I think it is. But there's the, that's how it's supposed to look. And I like that deep V. I like that deep V because it gives you more wing area to come down and drape or wrap around twice if you want to. So I really like that. I saw this Handy Little Me. I think it was on her website. I think it was. So I call myself trying to, I've never done a fade. So I took, as you can see, this part is this yarn, and this part right here is this yarn right there. So I'm thinking it's very hard for me. I did the weave-in Stephen West, the master of all things knit. I did the weave-in Stephen on the back. That way you don't have to sew in your ends, but it gets kind of tricky. So I don't know if I will fade in. I like the center spine right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. The center spine, I like that. And when you block this, it will really, it'll really open up a lot. So, frog or finish. I'm on a pair of Chalgu red lace needles. Now I'm wondering, I was wondering where are all of my needles, and they're all on projects that have just been in Wipville, in limbo. So, you know what? Chelsea Lux, that's her yarn. I love her yarn. All of her dyeing is just wonderful. Colors, I don't know. I've had this for quite some time, but Chelsea Lux yarn. Whew. So, frog or finish? I'm not sure. The Miss M Shawl by Handy Little Me. Okay, I don't even know what number that was, so I give up on that. Okay, this bag, cute. I know she doesn't make bags anymore, so I'm not going to even mention who it is by. Super cute. In here, okay, I remember this. This is a knit cowl, and I think I have showed this to you guys before as well. This is a knit cowl, and I like the middle sections here, how she has you, you can see that, I can see that from here. I like that. And frog or finish, pretty yarn, very pretty yarn. It's a little bit thinner than what I normally like to use. I am a DK weight girl, and this is fingering. It is Lola Bean Yarn Company. Another dyer extraordinaire. And this is, there's no name. Oh, it's got to be a name on here somewhere. Maybe not. This is a tutorial, so I will, Sock Yarn Cowl by Simply in Stitches. This tutorial is from 2021, and I think I started this in 2022. So this cowl is made for sock yarn, and this is definitely that. So, and I normally don't do anything in sock yarn, but it seemed like a pretty quick knit. So I have my pen, my paper. You guys think I just say that pen and pad thing and take some notes, but I actually do that. I really do. I do that. So I've been taking notes since high school. I survived off of my notes in college. When it was time to take a test, I went straight for my notes, my note cards. I carried them everywhere with me and just studied. So it worked for me. Sock cowl. I will leave the tutorial. Finish or frog? let me know. Okay, let me move some things around and I will be right back. Okay, we're back. So now let's flip the script to some crochet. Now you guys know that for a while, and I still am, these make wonderful gifts. Here is, well, let me show you my pink bucket. Now there are 2 projects in here, and let me show you one. Whips, I should say. This is still Wipville continued. I decided to continue. If you guys want to skip around, you can. If you stay with me the whole way, then thank you very much. But this was requested, and my last Wipville video was pretty lengthy because I have a lot of whips. I could not control myself. I just kept starting and stopping and starting and stopping. So I thought I would share with you guys, and here it is. So now we're in crochet land. And these are the wine bottle holders or beverage bottle holders by Shelley Crochet. I will definitely leave that link for you. I love these. And that gathering that I told you about that I got the soft yarn bowl for, I made some of these for prizes as well, and they were a hit. I think these make fabulous gifts. Show them what you're talking about, Pamela. What I did was, this is my favorite yarn to use for them because it adds sparkle to it. You know, I love this yarn. This is black metallic, and you can see all of that sparkle. I don't even have to get close, and you can see that. This is in whip form, and normally when I get this far, I put my label and a ladybug on there, because once it gets too tall, to try to get back down in there is really hard and difficult. But the bottle sits right down inside of there, and it goes all the way up. So this is a whip. And these are finished. And I am going to gift these. Look at that. I think you can see that. I've showed you these before, you guys, and this is how I package them. I do sell them if you're interested and you don't want to make one. You know, sometimes I don't want to make something. I can buy it from someone else. I just don't want to make it, and I like to support. So I know you guys, all of you guys can make it. If you can, that's great. These make great gifts. You can give them a bottle of sparkling cider in there if they don't drink. If you know they like wine, you can put a bottle of wine in here. So this is a silver one that I made, and I put a card in there. I bought these off of Etsy. It says hand crocheted with love and care. And then it has washing instructions on here. And I always put the tutorial is by Shelley Crochet. I like to give credit where credit is due. I experimented with this, and this is my first time doing a 2-tone one. So you can see I used the sparkling blue, and this is the sparkling white yarn metallic, and did a 2-tone one. And then this is just a turquoise one. Pardon the crinkling. And I have stickers that have a ladybug on them. It says handmade by PC. Those are my initials. And I am Pamela's Crochet and Knit Corner, which the latest labels that I have are PC and KC. Pamela's Crochet and Knit Corner. Instead of writing it all out, I just did the initials PC and KC. So these make great gifts, you guys. Wine bottle holder by Shelley Crochet, and I will definitely leave that link below. Now, inside of here also too, I saw that everyone was crocheting the ruffled hats. Okay, you guys saw in my previous video that I went on a bucket hat binge, and it was a binge and it was fun, and all of the hats came out cute. So prior to that, I had tried the ruffle hats. Doycreations, Jeanette, she makes beautiful ruffled hats. A lot of other YouTubers do as well. So I tried to make one, and I got caught in ruffle land. It's almost like when you say you're caught on Sleeve Island. I kept going and going and going, and I could not get away from the ruffles. I just couldn't. This is a tutorial, a very well done tutorial also too. It's not her fault. And she calls it the Shelley hat, and the tutorial is by Vanita Ezell, Ezell. The video was done in June of 2023, and I'll leave that link below as well. Kept the notes on my note card. So I started off with, this is a Hobby Lobby yarn. I did not keep the ball band, but I'm talking about this right here. And this is all that I have left. Look at all of those ruffles. And this is how far I got. I only have this right here to do. And I just, and then it's kind of big and floppy. So I was told to thread, just crochet a string around it where you can cinch it. And I thought, no, no way. But look at all, those of you who make ruffled hats, I wouldn't be able to do it. I mean, it's just ruffles upon ruffles, beautiful. They turn out gorgeous. But look, I'm right here. I need to finish to here. But that means I have to put several crochets in each of these stitches around. It's too far done to frog. So I don't know what to do. I need to summon up all my patience to finish it. I don't have any more of this yarn, so I started around with the pink, and I have, this is Big Twist. That pink is Big Twist. I don't know. So that was my attempt at the ruffle hats. They come out gorgeous. They're just beautiful. Rel of the Dabbling Hook, she makes beautiful ruffle hats as well. Yeah, there's so many that do, but yeah, no, I think when I finish that, that'll be it for me as far as ruffle hats are concerned. So then, let's stay with crochet. You know how we always inspire each other, and it's like, oh, I want to make that too. So I saw, it was Z, of course, Zelda NRJ3. Hey, Louise. I think that it was her, was it her fall seasonal Yarny YouTube hop where she did it? Yes, it was. And so I thought, oh, that's cute. And I had seen this before on Instagram, and I thought that would be cute to make. And then, so I found the tutorial, and I love sweet rolls. Sweet rolls, the yarn. Love these. I love how hardy the yarn is. So this is super cute. It's called, the tutorial is by Viv Crochets. It's a crochet foldable fruit market bag. Cute. So this is what you do. I'm missing a couple of seeds here. This is it. I did not do anything with the yarn. I let it play out for itself. I followed the tutorial exactly, and you open it up, you pull it out and flip it. Okay? And then you have your, isn't that cute? I love this. And you can go to the marketplace and you put your apples or your oranges or whatever you get at the market, and you have your fruit bag. But I just love this. And then you can just condense it down, flip it back over. And then you just stick it in your purse. Cute, cute, cute. So in this basket, I kind of went on a binge. This one is a whip. This qualifies for Wipville. As you can see, I used another fruit roll, and I haven't made the second part yet, and I haven't made the handles. But I love how this crochets up so nicely and is so colorful. I am using an eye hook, which is rare for me because I stitched so tight. I always do either a J or a K, and if it suggests a hook, I always go up. But no, I stayed with this, and you know this is a tulip. Yes, so whip. But I wanted to show you the difference. Now, this is acrylic, 100%. Here is the same one, but this is all cotton. I use the same hook. Look at the difference. This is cotton. No, this isn't just cotton yarn. I thought I was going to use just cotton yarn, and then I had another yarn. It is not in here, so I'm not gonna use up any more time trying to find it. It was a cotton yarn that I bought on a D-stash, and I had never used it before. It's kind of splitty. See, I didn't put any seeds on this one because I didn't want to. I just used another yarn, another cotton yarn here. And then I use this green color, flip it out, and there you have it. A cute bag for market. And every Saturday here in some of the neighboring cities, they have a farmer's market. So this would be perfect, you know, to take and to go there and just kind of pull it out of your purse and open it up. It'd be a great conversation starter because trust me, if somebody sees you doing it, they're gonna go, where did you get that from? So I will leave the link below for this. It is Viv, V-I-V, Crochet Foldable Fruit Market Bag. I was inspired to make these by Z because I saw hers and really, really liked it. Okay, flipping back into, knitting. And this little basket, super cute, Five Below. That is such a fun store. If you've never been there, hop in. Purple on the inside. You guys have seen this. I haven't really done much with it. So, frog or finish. This is the Linus Shawl. And I will leave that information below. Here are my needle minders. And I'm a good ways on this, you guys. I don't know. Look at this. Beautiful. I love the color gradient. I didn't do any chopping or adding or anything. Look at that. I think this is going to be a finish for me because I think all I need to do is maybe a couple of more rows and then I can bind this off. I can. And I didn't do this part right. I forgot to go in the back loop, but I was too far along, so I just continued to do what I was doing. So there you have it, the Linus Shawl. And I am going to finish this. This yarn is Karen's Skinny Cake. It had all those golds and purples and mauve. And this just knits right up real nice. See how the color changing is subtle? It's not abrupt, and I like that. So, I will finish. I'm saying I'll finish my Linus Shawl, and I will, because I'm too far along to frog that. And then I started a hat for a friend of mine. They say when someone asks you to make something in black and you do it, that you really like them. Oh my goodness. It's a birthday present. So I had given her a hat before, probably last year, and I made this same style of hat because she wanted another one in black. I said, what would you like, for your birthday? Well, I like how you make your hats. And she didn't know anything about my hat pattern above the brim beanie. So I told her about that. She goes, that's nice, but what about this one? And she went and got the one and put it on and took a picture of it because we're texting back and forth. And she's up in the mountains. And I said, oh, yes. So the one she wants me to make in all black is my favorite slouchy hat. And I have made those and gifted those to a couple of people. It's a pattern, and it's by Jamie Sonde, Sonde, and it's a pattern. It's a knit pattern. So, and because the hat is slouchy, it leaves room if you have hair, if you want to put your hair up in the back, whatever. But, black yarn, I'm telling you, it's something else on the eyes. I love this yarn. Yeah. So I am, and this is a 4-section repeat. So I'm only I'm in the 3rd repeat. See, I'm telling you, these note cards come in handy. Grab a pack from the Dollar Tree and you're good to go. So yeah, black. This is black. It's coming out nicely though. It really is. You can see the detail in the stitching. I'm pleased with it. I just want to be done with it. Working with black is very hard on your eyes. So that's a whip that I have to finish because it is a gift. This one right here, and you guys already know about my shawl, so I'm not going to even go into that. I was supposed to finish it for the Fall Yarny YouTube hop. I was supposed to finish it for that and I didn't. I still haven't worked on it since. So this one is knit, okay? Now, this, I'm thinking this is a paid pattern, so I don't want to. No, it's not. This is a free pattern. Lion brand. It's called the Sedona Triangle Shawl. And I like this. I like the shawls where the tips come down because it gives you room to wrap it around the front and bring it back around, and you have plenty of room. Free knitting pattern, Lion brand. It's on their website. It's called the Sedona Triangle Shawl. Now, they used shawl in a ball to do theirs, and I'm not a fan of shawl in the ball. I have a couple of things that I've made in there. And see, I use the sticky notes because it's a pattern repeat, so I have to be careful with that as well. This calls for you to pay attention. This is the yarn that I had dyed for me a couple of years ago by Willienillieknits. Very beautiful colorway. I was wondering what happened to the rest of it because I just recently made my above the brim beanie out of it, and it's sold, and I was so happy. Thank you so much. You know who you are. This is called Thunderstorm. It's 100% superwash merino, but it's worsted, so that's what I like. I don't know if his wife, the Silken Spider, is still dyeing. I'm not sure because I got this at least a couple of years ago. But this yarn is beautiful. It's soft, and I love the colors. And I like this shawl. Look at the top. I love, love, love this. The detail on the top. Really like that. And then I also love, well, let me turn it around this way. See the center? And then right here, you have ridges. So this blocked out would be absolutely stunning. I like it. But when you're working on it, you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. And I don't know. Maybe my brain space will come back to do that. This is as far as I got. And yeah. I'm using the wood needles here. Some yarns do better with wood needles. You need that grip so they're not sliding all around, and these are perfect for those. I forgot what kind of needles these are, but I like this. I love it. So, and the texture on here is really pretty. Those ridges from pearls. So I don't know, because it's a repeat, and you have to pay attention to where you're repeating to make sure you're not repeating the wrong repeat. So finish or frog. And this one I kept in the bag, because so I could see it. Out of sight, out of mind. I don't know. But you guys, oh, I'm sorry. There's one more. This beautiful bag is by Kim the Crafty Nomad. I won this for the fall seasonal Yarny YouTube Hop. She does a drawing for all the participants, and we can win something every season. So this was mine, and I love it. It's so pretty. Well, now, I don't know. I thought this was going to be my project also too, and you know what? It might be. So I'm going to leave this one alone, except I am just going to share with you the yarn, and that is Premier Momenti. Now, this yarn feels interesting. I got this because Ross smells like yarn, love him. He said that this was wonderful. He knit up something with it. After you washed it, the drape was awesome. I saw it, I loved it. Let's try something new. I'm trying to try different yarns. 58% cotton, 42% acrylic. Momenti. Okay, liked the colors and thought it would be okay. This is the color Desert Vista. And this is so California, because we don't experience any kind of seasons here. So I'll just leave that alone for what I'm making with it. And I think that might be my winter Yarny YouTube Hop. So consider yourself having a sneak peek at my winter Yarny YouTube Hop project. Okay, you guys, that is it. That is Wipville. It was overflowing. It was full. This is almost an hour. I am super sorry for keeping you that long, but maybe you've been inspired to do something, make something, you see something. That's what we do here. We inspire each other, and I really appreciate you guys spending some time with me. Wipville is overcrowded. Let me know what to frog or finish, okay? I need help, okay? So until the next one, you guys be kind. Once the words are out, you can't take them back, all right? So everybody take care, and I will see you on the next episode of Pamela's Crochet and Knit Corner. Bye for now.